Imagine the emotional roller coaster where you think your boyfriend is dead. The following are the biggest surprise marriage proposals you can get, from police standoffs to fake deaths to falling off buildings. Let's go. Our first proposal comes from Colton Brockbank's channel. His girlfriend Taylor hates that he is always doing high-risk sports and adventures. So Colton gets his bro to call Taylor and tell her he is in the hospital and has broken his back from something he was doing earlier that day. Twisted? Yes. But at least we know where it comes from, because his mom and dad are there tucking him in like he's about to get read a bedtime story. Once Taylor gets to the hospital, the boyfriend gets her flowers. Okay, first off, this girl should not be accepting those roses. She should be saying, "I told you so." So now she's just sitting there crying with the family, grieving, and this guy is rising with a broken back like he's Batman, and immediately she turns around and she's ticked. "Don't take that ring, don't take it." Nah, she took it. Anyway, good luck. Someone get that girl a psychiatrist, she's gonna need it. You know what says romance? A police standoff. I don't know how the police station thought this would be a good idea to stage a possible minority shooting, but who cares? They're gonna get engaged. I mean, are there any bad ideas when love is on the line? At least we know she's in love. I can't say this is the smartest thing ever. But the better question here is, who in the police force approved this? Deputy Charles, you pull a taser on that guy. Make sure it's not loaded so we're safe. So then he pulls out the ring and immediately she turns to the cops? Help me out with this situation. No, better yet, that's probably what she's telling them. Help me out of this situation. To be honest, she probably feels more in a predicament now, like she's gotta say yes. I'm just messing. All in good fun, guys. Have a good marriage. Well, now since we've lost all trust in our emergency responders and armed forces, now let's go to one where this guy completely fakes his death on the New York Post's channel. The one thing that brings me peace from this is that it happened in the Philippines and not the US. So the guy is just laying flat in the middle of the road, which once again is not dangerous, right? But you know, love. So, lying on the ground, a responder somehow gets his girlfriend and she sees him romantically laying dead on the street. Then, like Lazarus, he miraculously comes alive. I wonder what she's thinking at this moment. What the? Okay, I know what you're thinking. These guys aren't going for romantic proposals. But this guy is so stoked he just pranked his girlfriend. I mean, look at that smile. Look at it. The best is here, watch. Ooh, confetti. Congrats, you're getting married to someone you just thought was dead. Well, till death do you part. Okay, let's see. I think this next one has an ounce of romance to it, like a little. So he plans out that this group of guys approach him and his girl like they're gonna start some trouble, something's going down, and they're getting up in his face. The girl is there trying to get away as well, so far, the smartest girl we've come across yet. But now the police get involved and start to cuff the boyfriend? He obviously learned this maneuver in magic school. Then, Lance Romance here finally gets down on a knee, and she is so surprised, she just drops everything, like her drink and everything, and the instigators of the fight, surprise, are actually an a cappella group. And they do put Glee to shame, but I guess that's not saying much. See, I told you he has an ounce of romance. Hilarious, man. Well done. If you're about to get engaged, I have linked to below the cheapest place to buy diamond rings, so you can spend more on an awesome proposal if you want to put a lot more money into that. And you can also watch my videos and learn how to save money and not get ripped off with diamond engagement rings. What about people with a fear of heights? Boy, do we have just the tragic proposal for you. Imagine flying along in the air when suddenly you're getting warnings from a control tower, your dash starts making funny noises, and then you're told you're likely gonna have to make an emergency landing. Don't worry, your man has got everything under control. He has you look for the emergency landing protocol. He doesn't know the emergency landing protocol? That's when I would start freaking out, actually. You mean you don't have this memorized? Here you start reading through the protocol only to realize this guy is actually trying to propose to you. So let me just tell you something. If my life is literally in your hands, I'm gonna say yes to anything you got. Proposal, whatever, I'm doing it. Just save my life. But once I get off this plane, who knows, all bets are off. So this guy is actually quite brilliant. Like, this girl's gonna say yes no matter what. Didn't the guy in the Hunchback of Notre Dame threaten to kill the girl unless she married him?
Choose me or the fire.
But I digress. Well, nothing is worse than dying, so I guess we're getting married. But seriously, anything is awesome compared to death, so why not get married? Now for my favorite. This guy puts it all on the line. This guy is on the building's rooftop with a small gathering of friends. And he gets up and he makes an announcement like he's about to just give the most basic of proposals and she knows what's going on, he's proposing. Then he's like, hey man, throw me my ring. He freaking purposely drops the ring off the side of the building and attempts to catch it and falls down with it. Now, I wouldn't give him an Oscar for this, but does it even matter? Because the guy is falling off the freaking side of a building. I mean, no matter what, you're believing it. She immediately comes rushing over and notices that he landed on this big air mattress cushion thing. And he's giving the punchline, will you marry me? Very nice, this guy wins hands down. Go big or go home, and this guy went big, like huge. If you want to plan the best marriage proposal, then click on one of these videos here. They go more over marriage proposals. If you want to know how to shop for diamond rings and how to not get ripped off and save possibly thousands, then click on my other video. Subscribe and I will see you in the next one.